The brand new, biggest, best DeFi blockchain, Sonic, a rebrand. It used to be Fantom, now it is Sonic Blockchain. Guys, today we're gonna break down how you can create a passive income portfolio on Sonic Blockchain, and it's so much easier than you could ever imagine. And so guys, without further ado, I'm going to dive right on into Sonic Blockchain here and show you how with as little as $5,000, you can get to making 120% a year, making at least $500 a month. Guys, this will pay for your car. This will pay for a brand new car for you, $500 a month, $17 a day, $123 a week, guys. And so I'm gonna have you ignore this base chain position in here because that's a different video I was recording, but I'm gonna break down Sonic Blockchain, the opportunities that lie within, and no holds barred to show you exactly how you can do the same, guys. So first off, I do want to start off that Sonic Blockchain will be having a huge airdrop. Sonic Blockchain will be having a $200 million airdrop, guys. So to get involved with this airdrop and be eligible to get literally free money from the sky, guys, you want to make sure that you are, if you are on Sonic, you're not just only interacting with and playing with things on chain, but they have this section here called passive points, where guys, if you are holding any of these assets on this list, not only are you earning points towards that airdrop, but guys, you are literally going to be holding multipliers. So if you're holding USDC.E, you're earning a 5x multiplier over just holding a different asset. If you guys are playing around with the Wrapped Sonic or Sonic, you're earning a 4x multiplier. So you're getting more points holding USDC than you are Sonic or Wrapped Sonic. So guys, it's fun to poke around through here and just see exactly what might get you the closest to the biggest airdrop allocation possible. Now, outside of passive rewards, guys, it's important to pay attention, and there are activity points, guys. So if you guys are using the correct dApps that have these AP here for activity points, the more you interact with these apps, the more points you're gonna receive towards this airdrop. So guys, getting involved in this ecosystem is going to pay off big time. And that brings me to today's DEX that we're gonna talk about, which is Shadow on Sonic. And if you guys look on this little checker here, you'll see that this is earning activity points. So as we interact with this, provide liquidity, swap, claim fees, we're gonna be earning activity points. And then one other platform I'm gonna talk about later will be Silo Finance. We're gonna talk about this lending platform at the end of this video, and this will also grant you activity points. So not only are you earning points for just being on chain, you're earning passive points for holding the right assets, and you're earning activity points for interacting with the ecosystem. So guys, make sure you don't miss out on your cut of $200 million. Guys, so now to the juicy stuff. As you'll see, I have deposited about $5,000. And again, $1,200, $1,300 of this, it's on base chain. So we're going to try to exclude this from our conversation today. But I do want to keep in mind that I have another $1,000 position down here. So I really am still talking about $5,000 today. Off a $5,000 portfolio, you can be earning $500 a month at 121% APR, total aggregate average for what I have set up, which is $17 a day or $123 a week. And guys, you can use this as an opportunity to cash flow and build up your bull run bags on the side. Build up long-term bags. Use this as a money machine. It's your own little business in the crypto universe where you're getting involved in DeFi, which Sonic is such a great chain for DeFi. They are supporting DeFi builders 100%, giving all the money the chain's making right back to the DeFi guys. So guys, the opportunities are going to be amazing, but let's just break it down a little bit here. And then I want to go into an actual game plan that I'm doing and strategizing with this. Guys, and so as you can see, I have $5,000 deposited on Sonic Blockchain. Ignore the ETH to USD Plus. Do not look at this right now. I have $5,000 because I have $4,000 in Sonic positions and then one more set of $1,000 over here. It's down to $950 right now. This one is down a little bit. But guys, so $5,000 in total. And what's important is that we are cash flowing, guys, 127% APR. We are making $500 plus a month, guys. We're cooking. Like seriously, we are absolutely cooking, guys. But this is nothing without a strategy. So I'm gonna break down the strategy in 1 second. But first, I just wanna go over what the assets are. As you guys can see, I'm not even taking on crazy risk. I'm looking at wrapped Bitcoin to USDC. It doesn't really get much more simple than that. Earning 62% a year. I've seen this at 80 to 120%. Right now it's down to 62. Bitcoin to Ethereum. 53%. This is pretty much the low, 53%. It does go up to 60 to 80, but it doesn't get much higher than that, to be completely honest with you guys. But this is a nice, consistent performer of Bitcoin to literally Ethereum. Bitcoin literally to Ethereum, guys. It doesn't get any safer than that. I have another $1,000 position in wrapped Sonic to Ethereum. Now this one is showing 18% on the screenshot when it's been averaging much, much higher at like 120%. So it's maybe 80 on the low. So this is like a really random low screenshot, which is interesting. I do not think is accurate, but if it does start to stay down towards this level, I will think about readjusting my position and putting this capital into something new. But guys, this has been a nice long-term play with wrapped Sonic to Ethereum. And then skipping past this position, it's on base chain. We're not talking about this today. I will move this to a new wallet. That way it's not here in our face next time. We have USDC.E to Shadow. It's okay, Shadow is interesting. It's basically the Airdrop on Sonic. So the way Airdrop is on base chain is what Shadow is to Sonic chain. That's exactly what this is. With a little bit of a difference, but it's a good change in my opinion. So guys, I am just monetizing my Shadow to USDC 260%. And now, guys, to be successful in DeFi, you want to have a game plan. So also, I do want to mention, and then I do have $1,000 over here in this full range Sonic to Shadow pool. So this is complete market exposure to Sonic and Shadow, the exact ecosystem that I like over here on Sonic, the DEX, and the native token. Together, full range. Perfect for me, earning 106% APR. That's about 10% a month. Fantastic, insane APR there on two assets I want to start accumulating more of. Any good DeFi portfolio is absolutely nothing without a solid strategy. So guys, in this video, I do want to show you what a proper strategy and what you can do with your money looks like. How you can take your capital and set out an actual plan written down of what you are going to do with the money the whole way through. And guys, I just realized I wasn't presenting this whole time. So guys, listen, this is our Sonic game plan, right? And so I'm just gonna break this down and show you exactly what a very autistic, high-level look at a game plan for your pools could look like. You treat them all like little businesses, guys. So let's look at this. We have, let's just start here. We have our Shadow USDC, right? We talked about this, earning 258% APR, which should be about $300 a month. Guys, I'm taking my rewards from my Shadow USDC, and I'm taking all the USDC I earn, which would be about 50%. So imagine $150 of this is going to be USDC, and I'm sitting that straight into lending. I'm gonna take this out to that silo platform we talked about earlier, and I'm gonna lend it out for a good 8% on my stablecoins. Nothing exciting or super fancy, but it's $150 a month that's going straight into lending, waiting for an opportunity, whether that is a big market dip, or a new coin comes out, or a new opportunity, or a new position, just stacking stables until I have another couple grand to throw into something. The other $150 from my $300 a month is going to go, remember, because that's going to be in Shadow. I'm getting paid in both USDC and Shadow in this position. And I'm going to take that Shadow I'm earning and pump that right back into that full range Sonic Shadow pool we talked about right here. So I'm taking that $150, pumping it right into this position. I'm going to feed this position with more Shadow that way. And so funny enough, remember, I also do have this wrapped Sonic to ETH position, right? Which is right here. And it's usually paying at least 80%, not 18. So this is just a bad time screenshot, but hey, it's what we got going on. So right now it's saying $14 a month, which is ass, but usually it's about 80%. But let's just go with it too. So I'm getting paid $15 a month off this. I'd be taking the actual Sonic I earned, the wrapped Sonic, and pumping the Sonic into this pool here too. So now I'm pumping the Shadow from this pool into this full range pool, and the wrapped Sonic from this pool into this full range pool. And so I'm using these two pools right here, my Shadow to USDC and my Sonic to ETH. I'm taking the rewards and pumping them right over here to my full range Sonic Shadow pool, earning 106%. So that I don't have to think about anything once it's over here. Beautiful, perfect. Now, keep in mind that I was earning both Sonic and Ethereum over here. The Ethereum that I'm earning, I'm going to send and fund it over into my wrapped Bitcoin to ETH, which is right here. And I'm earning 53% on that. So that one should be making me about $40 a month. Nothing too spectacular, but that's a free week of Chipotle, right? 4 Chipotle bowls right there. And we take those 4 Chipotle bowls that we're making here, I'm taking those rewards, swapping them over to Bitcoin USDC. So I'm de-risking. You can just think of it this way. I'm in a Sonic to ETH, I'd say a little more risky, not even a risky position, but riskier than this. De-risking down to Bitcoin to ETH, then taking these profits and de-risking again into Bitcoin USDC, cash flowing at 62%. And then this one's earning me about 30 bucks a month here off my Bitcoin USDC. And I take that cash flow and I cash flow it back to my lending. De-risking. This is a whole fucking de-risking protocol right here, guys. It's exactly what I'm doing. And then once I'm lending, I'm earning 6% on Silo, maybe 8%, or maybe I'm looking at a different opportunity. It's paying me like 25% on stables. Let me show you this. Look at this right here. USDC to USDT, earning 27%. If I want to get involved with a liquidity pool for stablecoins, I can be earning 27% on my cash while I wait. Instead of lending, I could do USDT if I wanted. Or if I want to lend it out, we can go to Silo we were talking about earlier, which this is another incentivized platform to use to earn more airdrop rewards. I go to a simple spot right here and lend out USDC for 6.3%. A nice 6% APR while I wait. Or if I wanted to and keep it on Shadow Dex and keep putting liquidity in here, I could do that with USDC to USDT for 27%. Now guys, when you do go in and set the range, it may look a little more like this, 14%, but that 14% is still going to be much better than 6. But guys, do you see the magic in this? Do you see the magic in how I go from what I would say my risk position, right? A DEX token on a new DEX token on Sonic blockchain. That's my risk position right here, Shadow USDC. And I'm de-risking it, basically, because half the rewards go straight to USDC. So I take profit immediately on half the rewards every time. Half go right back to USDC. Boom. Stable income. Half go over to Shadow with Sonic. So I have some Sonic to kind of balance me out. And then I have my Sonic to ETH position that's also funneling into this. And this is my full range pool, my Sonic to Shadow. It's my throwback Nintendo gaming position right here. Sonic is Shadow. And then my Sonic to ETH de-risks, and this de-risks and gets sent over to Bitcoin USDC. And this de-risks and gets sent over to USDC. Letting it out or providing liquidity with USDT to make 15%, whatever you would like while you wait for this next golden goose opportunity. And this opportunity could be anything, guys. It literally can be that Shadow gets cut in half, 50%, and you want to then reinvest by that dip. It could be that you just stack up a couple K and then you're like, okay, well, I'm just ready to do it and do something with it. It could be that you need to pay off a bill or pay your taxes, or you want to buy a new car and you have enough money sitting over here on the side. That's the opportunity you want to take, or maybe some real estate or a house. The opportunities are endless, but if you are not using set goals and systems to make sure you have this profit set on the side, guys, you'll ride the bull run up, you'll have taken no profit, and you'll ride it right back down. So you want to make sure you have some systems in place. And one other thing I do recommend, that you don't have to do this, but set a rule where you'll take profit out of your positions too. So you can set a rule down here. Maybe every 10% you take some profit out, or maybe 25%. So my Shadow USDC, say I have $1,500 in here. Once I make an extra 150 bucks, that's 10%. Maybe I'll pull that out and I either can de-risk it to USDC completely, or I can just then funnel that over here to a Bitcoin ETH or something. Something where if I make 10% over here, I can de-risk those gains over here. Keep the money moving constantly. But when price is pumping 10%, 25%, or say your Shadow position doubles in price, take your initial out and move it at least to Bitcoin ETH, if not to USDC lending, and wait for price to come back down. So guys, if you come up with a game plan like this, I'm giving you sauce for free. Guys, if you create a game plan and you stick to it emotionlessly, you follow it like a robot, it's a business plan, just carry out and execute on your business plan, you will succeed. Guys, please subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. Like the video, leave a comment if any of this stuff confuses you right here, or if you're curious how to open these positions. There's also a link in my description below where you can click that. You can join our private community. We have over 100 members inside, where you can learn to open and grow these positions and nurture them to where you're not just making $500 a month, but you're making $5 grand, $10,000. $15,000 per month. Guys, this is just the sauce and giveaway for free. There is so much more scoop inside the private community. So if you're interested, click that link in the description, book a call, and if not, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.